Hello.
Oh, sorry, here. Oh
Hello.
my gosh. I never know when we do these in
Where to
person
look?
where to look.
I look at the
Do I look at
camera
you or do I look at the camera?
because if I'm looking at the camera, I can still look at you.
Is this my good side?
But I've noticed you look at me in person, and I'm like, we can't. If we're both looking at
Oh
each other,
no.
nobody's looking at the
Okay,
screen.
I'll look at the camera.
You're so much more well lit than I am, and we're sitting in the exact same spot.
It's because I think just like you're directly under the light
Oh my
source.
gosh, you're right.
So,
Okay.
I'm Becca.
Hannah.
I know you're not super familiar with this, but based off the title, I don't think you're gonna be surprised at all. I just started watching The Summer I Turned Pretty,
So has everyone.
and I am no, this they're on season 3 right now.
Now, but I feel like everyone who's talking to me, they're like, I know you don't watch this show, but have you seen it? I'm like, you just answered your own question. I
I'm
haven't seen it.
obsessed. I am obsessed. I'm watching it for the first time, and season 3 is currently coming out right now. So I'm very high alert to not get any spoilers because I didn't care. I wasn't watching the show. And I have seen some things already that I'm like, okay, I kind of know where it's going. But let me just fill you in on a little bit. Um, you're familiar with Vampire Diaries.
Yeah.
Where did you stop watching Vampire Diaries?
We're at the end of season 4, the beginning of season
No,
5.
but what's happening? Who
That's
is Elena dating?
she is she was dating Damon, and now they're kind of mad at each other.
Okay,
So
but she was dating Damon.
yeah,
Okay, so she's done Stefan and now she's on Damon.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's done stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
She's
yeah.
done Damon
This is
on
the
the
same
next one.
situation because it's a love triangle between the girl and two brothers. And cherry on top, one of the brothers plays young Damon in
Oh,
the show.
doesn't doesn't the Ian his face play young Damon?
Like, no, like little,
Oh,
little.
baby,
Not baby, but like,
like a child.
yeah.
Cause they go back when when like I don't know when they go in the past and it's the same actor and
Yeah,
he's just like in like
yeah, I
newborn
meant like,
roles.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
child Damon. So I'm like, cherry on top. He already knows the role so well. But I just started season 2. I think I'm one episode into season 2 or something. And at this point, I don't know how she ends up with the other brother at this point, because she's with a brother right now. I don't want to ruin it for anybody who hasn't seen it. But okay, if you haven't seen it, don't listen to this part really quick. She was with Jeremiah for a quick second, and now she was with Conrad. But season 2 is
Their
kind of
names are
like
Jeremiah and Conrad.
yes,
It's like old people names.
yeah, yeah, they're wealthy.
That
Yeah,
makes
yeah, yeah,
sense.
yeah. She was with she was with Jeremiah for half a second, and now she's with Conrad. But season 2 is kind of like a flashback situation. So in real time, she's not with either of them because her and Conrad broke up, and we're like figuring that out at the moment of like what happened. But in season 3, based on what I have seen, she gets back with Jeremiah and question mark they're getting married. So I'm at this point like, how on earth is this gonna happen? But also all of the things I've seen online, it's like, oh, she's not wearing the same wedding dress that's in the promo, so it means that she must actually be marrying Conrad instead of Jeremiah. I don't know. I don't know. It's based off a book. I've never read the book, obvi.
I got a question.
Yeah.
In Vampire Diary, okay, I know the like the girl in love with the two brothers. That's a very old trope. It's not a
Yeah,
new
yeah,
trope.
yeah, yeah.
But like in Vampire Diaries, the like when you date one of them and then you switch in real life, like they all get mad and all this stuff and whatever. But like in Vampire Diaries, the thing that's holding them together is like she knows that they're vampires, so she's like in on the secret, so she's like they stick with her. In addition to the like being in love, but I feel like in real life you would just like drop them. You'd just be like, I like this is too much drama. You're not worth it, you know?
Yes. So the thing tying them in this is that they are lifelong friends and their mothers are best friends.
Uh,
So, and they grew up together.
okay,
So there's that.
okay.
But at this point, I'm like, I cannot wait to find out how all of this unplays. And what came first? The Summer I Turned Pretty, Vampire Diaries, I don't know because they're both based on a book. But I don't know which one came first, but I don't care. I love it and I'm here for it. And also, the internet is like so against Jeremiah. They hate Jeremiah. But at this point, I'm like, why? Why do we hate Jeremiah? Because this is the same thing that happened with Vampire Diaries. Well, it's less so they all hate one person, but I was Team Damon from the beginning, even though she was with Stefan. Even when she was with Stefan, I was like, I'm Team Damon. And then she got together with Damon, and I'm like, yeah, yeah. So everybody's like, oh no, Conrad's way better. But at this point, I'm like, is he though? Because he's not very nice. I mean, like,
He's pretty
he
nice.
wasn't nice to her in season one, but in season two, now they're like together, but he's going through some stuff, so he's not a good boyfriend because he's going through something. I just have to finish it. Anyways, I don't suspect you'll be watching that anytime soon.
No, I've told a lot of people that I would pretend to watch it because they'll like, oh, I'm watching this and that, whatever. Oh, what'd you think about it? I'm like, I'm not gonna watch it.
I'll just catch you up after each season so then you can pretend like you've seen it.
Yeah, see, that's the strat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, well,
But that's not what we're talking about
that's
today.
not what we're talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finally watched.
Wow.
We have finally watched the live action How to Train Your Dragon, and we're about to talk about it.
Do I need to recap this one or because it's the same as the other one?
Do you want to recap it?
Recap.
Okay.
It's literally just a boy and his dog, the movie. But with like Vikings and like
Wait,
cool music.
is there a movie called The Boy and His Dog, or you're just
This
saying,
that's the trope, the boy
okay,
and his dog.
okay.
There's probably definitely called a movie called The Boy and His Dog, but it's just that.
Yeah.
Boom, so fast. Never have I faster done a movie like that. And that was a terrible
Let's
sentence.
know the story. The Becca loves this movie.
It's a great movie.
The OG.
OG.
We're okay. Okay. So in prep for this, well, not really in prep, because I watched the movie and then I was like, I could not tell you the last time I watched the animated version, so I also watched that to compare contrast and also just to watch it. And I will not lie to you. I watched the live action first and then the animated one. Could not tell you the last time I watched the animated. And as I was watching the live action, I was like, this movie is incredible. Like,
Because the music's the same.
well, the music's the same, but I was like, this is such a good movie. Like,
Do you want to hear my thoughts about it?
yeah.
In short, because I will go into further detail, here's what I think. Is this movie better than the original? Absolutely not. Is this movie a pass? What do you mean, hold on? What do you mean, hold on?
No, no, nothing. No, keep going.
Is this movie an okay movie? Yes, it's fine. It's acceptable. Here is something I do think a lot though. So the original movie is an adaptation of books. Very popular book series. Like you've never read one, so you wouldn't know. This
Wait,
was
what book series?
it's called How to Train Your Dragon.
No way.
The movie does not follow the book series. It at all, pretty much. And I think if the first animated movie had never come out and it was just this movie coming out as an adaptation of the books, people would have hated it.
T.
People loved the original one. It's completely different from the books, but it's a great movie. And
Just like Percy
this one's
Jackson.
just an okay movie. Percy Jackson, here's the same thing. It's an okay movie, but it's a terrible adaptation. We'll go. You share your thoughts because I think you loved it.
No, no, no. Well, I just love the movie. I think it's great. I have not watched it in years. And so I was like, this movie's incredible. I watched the live action, and then even still, when I watched the OG, I was like, this is a great movie. But you'd think after watching the exact same movie, which it pretty much is, the exact same movie, shot for shot, back to back, you'd be like, okay, yeah, I just watched this. But again, I was just like, this is so good.
So I did not have enough time to watch both of them. I just watched the new one. The almost the entire I took notes for this one as well. Almost the entire time I was watching, I was like, man, I wish I was watching the other one. And then I was like, I hope I have time to watch both. Like I was like, hey, I gotta like I want to say like get the taste out of my mouth. Even it's not about the it's not a bad movie, but like it makes me want to watch. It's like when you go to see like a middle school production of like a popular movie and you're like, "Wow, this was like so mid, but it makes me want to watch the original." Like, you know?
Yes. After I watched both of these movies, I was like, because I've never seen, is there three of them?
Yeah, there's three.
I've never seen two and three, ever. So I was like, shoot,
Two
I need to watch two and three.
two is really good. Three, I've never seen all the way through. I heard it wasn't great.
Mm, okay,
But two, you would love two.
I'm sure I would. Doesn't Toothless fall in love in two?
That's three.
Oh, no way.
No way.
Okay. Well, I don't have a lot of notes on this because I I figured Becca had some opinionated things,
Here's the
but I'll just start. Um, in the live action, I hate Hiccup's hair.
yeah.
Hate it. And I in the animated it works because it's like proportionate to his head, but like in the live action it looks like you like just
Which
fully
is so funny because I know guys with that haircut in real life, and I'm like,
it
stupid.
looks bad. However, Astrid's hair better in the live action.
Really?
Yes.
I think her hair looks fine in the animated one. I think it fits her character. I think a lot of people were really upset. I don't know if she had her hair when the casting was announced. I don't know. There was a picture when everyone was like, "We're not gonna do this that way." I don't care about that.
I
But
think it was something
I
to do with they were like, "Oh yeah, she's gonna have braids and stuff."
something like that.
But they did it I thought it looked better in the live
It
action
was pretty good.
because in the animated it's like her bangs are like always in her face and they're like covering her face. But in the live action it's like she still has that swoopy
She's got a
bang
one
thing.
big swoop that just kind of takes up her whole
Yeah,
forehead.
but she also has I like how they added the separate curls and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, I thought her hair looked better in the live action, and Hiccup's looked worse in the live action. That bugged me to no end. Um, like I said, I felt like I was watching it for the first time because I know
This is
my
one of the things that I was thinking when I was watching this was like, would I like this movie if it was like, when we have like 10 movies on DVD when you're a kid and you rewatch it when
mm,
I was, would this be one that I would rewatch? And I was like, it probably would. It's a
mm,
good enough movie.
yes. We just brought up, oh, you know what? We need to do this bracket with you because on a road trip that we recently had, we were doing a bunch of brackets, but you were in a different car than me. So you didn't do any of the brackets. One of the brackets we did was best DreamWorks movie. Now, do you want me to tell you what our winner was? Or should we do the bracket real time and then I reveal what happened? Because this is a contender for best DreamWorks movie.
Yeah, but
Am I
you'll
wrong?
you'll you'll tell me when we do it.
Okay.
Don't, yeah.
Do you think, wait, right off the bat, do you think this is the best DreamWorks movie?
The DreamWorks movies that come to mind are Megamind, are How to Train Your Dragon, The Lorax,
I don't even think we put
and
that on there.
I would believe that you wouldn't have thought of it.
Write that down.
And wait, it's Universal. Is it DreamWorks? It must be because it's Illumination. Because it's
You keep going, but
anyway. Um, what else is there that I like? Shrek is good, but we don't watch
yeah,
Shrek.
yeah. Which would throw the internet into a frenzy
We
that
just didn't have it, so we
somebody
don't love it.
somebody doesn't love Shrek. Crazy. I know that was
What?
oh, hold on.
I better not have kicked you out.
Are we
Oh,
fine?
we're good. We're good.
Computer had a meltdown for a second. Shrek. It was in the bracket. Didn't make it past the first round, I don't think.
We
Anyway,
just don't love it. I think it's fine. I think I couldn't recount to you everything that happened in Trek.
the Lorax is not DreamWorks.
But it is
It's produced by Illumination.
Illumination. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Anyway. Uh,
Whatever. Same difference.
Illumination could be a whole bracket because they got Despicable Me, Sing.
Yeah, that's everything I
That's it.
think is Illumination is what I think is DreamWorks. Wait a second. Am I confusing the two?
I don't know.
I think I am. Whatever. Whatever.
Anyway,
Whatever is
write that
DreamWorks. I
down.
don't even
We're
know.
gonna do that bracket. Um, but yeah, I felt like I was watching it for the first time because I haven't seen it in so long. I do know what happens. I knew what happened, but I was watching it and being like, this is so good. The exact note I wrote down was, I felt like I was watching it for the first time, and I was like, this is amazing.
This is amazing. Like, have you seen this movie?
Oscar worthy.
Which I think it's funny that you. It's not. I don't think it's surprising, but I do think it's funny that you hadn't seen it in such a long time that you thought it was new, but you love talking about the music.
Okay. Test Drive is my favorite song in the whole world. I love the music from this movie. And they took Test Drive, the essence of Test Drive, like the main theme, if you will, and it's embedded through almost every song.
Yeah, they. That's what I thought was weird. It so at first it sounds like they just take the animation and put it in the live action the score, but it's different. It is mostly the theme mixed into other stuff. Like at the beginning, they use it a lot when it's not
Well,
the
that's in the
animation.
animation as well.
Well, they use it as a motif, but like it's not in certain like what was I didn't have a note for it, but there's a bit at the beginning. It might be in the opening scene where he's I don't know, Hiccup is doing something and they play it in the back while he's talking. And I'm like, that's not the original. They don't play that at this part.
Sorry, I was just thinking about I was listening to you, I swear, but I
Yeah.
was looking at the lighting on your face, and I think I may have a way to fix it, but that's for next episode.
It's I got an idea.
It's an
It's
idea.
we could just stand right in front of it just like this.
Yeah,
Make it brighter.
yeah, perfect. I'll fix it later,
Anyway.
possibly. Keep going.
But I think that they know that people like it, so they used it more.
Mm. But okay, no, but I actually
They didn't do it. It wasn't bad. Like it wasn't
no,
noticeably
but I
bad.
do love that whenever they take a theme and embed it in somewhere else that that uh pertains to the meaning of the main theme, that doesn't make very much sense. But for example, Luke Skywalker's theme is a combination of Leia and Anakin's theme, and so it has the same vibes throughout. And I'm like, that is perfect utilization of people's themes and songs and stuff. And so the way that they embed Test Drive, the essence of Test Drive throughout the whole movie, perfect. Love it. It's just the best song in the whole world. Like it's so good. It is so, so good. It's good. You guys, if we did a bracket for songs, this would hands down win. I don't know what you would present to try to beat this, but it would win every single time.
We should do it though for like a number two
Every single time.
second place bracket. What would get
Well,
second
what
place?
bracket are we, like, what is
I
this?
don't know. Musical
Songs
themes
from movies?
like
Musical
music
themes? Okay. Yeah,
scores,
okay, okay, okay.
songs from
So, scores is,
either you could either do whole scores or you could do like themes from the
I think
scores.
entire scores, something could beat this, but just one song versus one song. This is it. This is it. This is number one.
You know who wrote it?
John Powell.
Oh, okay.
Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Okay. Um, couple more notes. The dragons look really good in the live action. They look really, really good. And something that I love in the live action that is not in the cartoon is Toothless's eyes are so green in the live action, and they're just not in the cartoon. They're so green and so beautiful in the live action. They look so good. Amazing.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's it. That anyway. Um, before the movie came out and people just as like trailers or whatever, they were like, "Oh, the dragons do look so good." But I did think it was funny. People were making comments about how like, let's remake this animated movie live action, but we're gonna have to animate the dragons. So then it's we're gonna remake the animation by reanimating it.
If you've taken all of the popular like the live action reboots that have done, almost all of them have used large elements of CGI. I can only what Cinderella didn't.
Use
No,
CGI?
like 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 for the ones I'm thinking of, a lot of them are Disney. I'm like, huge elements were CGI,
Mufasa, Lilo and Stitch, uh,
but I'm like, oh, Cinderella was number one. I was like, they only use it for like little magic.
Beauty and the Beast.
Isn't yeah, because like all the people are
Got it. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, okay.
They're CGI.
That's what I'm saying. So have we actually had a live action remake? I don't know about
Cinderella.
this. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would you live action remake next?
Nothing. Stop doing it. Quit
Okay.
it.
Okay. Um, Something that I do think is better in the OG cartoon is because it's animated, their faces are more expressive, which in turn the movie is funnier because of the more expressive bits.
I'm keep jumping into your stuff. Something that I wrote about that I'm not going to use the words for because I wrote it in a very confusing way is like because they did a shot for shot, but it is live action, you miss all of the I kept using the word timing. It's not the timing. It's like but it's the same like delivery of all the lines where you're like,
Mhm.
wow, that doesn't work nearly as well when it's live action or when it's in this situation or this camera angle or where it
Yeah.
works perfectly in the other one.
Yes.
Exactly what you're saying.
Yes. Yes. And the last bit that I have, it's not really like a pro or con, it's just interesting to me that the animation is shorter by about 20 minutes. However, there are scenes in the animation that are not in the live action. So I'm like, what made it longer? Like I'd be interested to play them exactly next to each other to is it just because animation you are able to do things quicker or animate them at a certain speed that real people acting can't, or you just take longer to do things with real people. You know what I'm saying?
I noticed that as well, and I thought it was I was like, well, the live action is longer, but I thought that the individual scenes or the actual things that they were doing was taking up less time than they did in the animated. Like especially when they're doing the dragon training, like
Mm,
they would use the exact same jokes, and there would be like 2 seconds in this one where and again I didn't rewatch both of them, but I felt like they were longer in the original. So I'm like,
yeah,
what did they add that added so much
because
space?
I don't think they added any scenes.
They have a few, and not any added scenes. They have some extra lines, but like,
Yeah, because I watched both of them and I can't remember anything added to the live action, but there were things in the cartoon that weren't in the live action.
yeah,
So do with that what you will. Do you think, well, let's get your stuff and then I'll ask this
okay.
question at the end.
Most of mine is written confusingly, so I will translate it for you and see if that's actually what I was thinking.
Mm,
Um, most of this is repeating. I do think that although the actors, many of them sound very similar to the OG, and some of them even look very similar to the OG, I don't think I would say as a general, as everybody in the movie, bad acting. Like I noticed it where I'm like, oh, I wouldn't say it like that, or like I'm like, oh, I really wish they did this differently, or I'm like, especially there are not a ton of background characters who have lines, but every single one that did, I was like, did not like that. Like I could have said that better. Like there's a bit where Stoic is like, "Or Vikings, this whatever," and he says something to a lady, and the lady's like, I went somewhere other like this," and I'm like, What are you doing? Why did you say it like that? Be
okay.
normal. What are you?"
Interesting. Okay.
I thought there was a lot of those things where I'm like,
Maybe they were
come
trying to
on.
personify the cartoon and
Probably.
that just doesn't translate.
I think that's a lot of what it was. So I was like, that's kind of weird. That's why did you choose to do it like that?
Yeah.
But speaking of like where like the things that don't translate it well, the whole time I was thinking like, when somebody tells a joke, right? And you're like, oh, that's so funny, that's a funny joke. I'm gonna tell the joke. But you don't know what makes the joke funny, or you don't get it all the way, and then you retell it and it's not funny.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of like not that this movie wasn't good. This is a okay movie, fine, it's fine, it's good. But like it felt like they were just like trying to do the shot for shot, but didn't actually follow the things that were making the first one good. Like it
Okay.
would say exact lines, but they wouldn't say it
In the
in
same
the
way.
same way or a way that makes sense within the context. I'm like, this is weird.
Okay.
Um, most of the things I wrote was like, I wish I was watching the OG. uh, yeah, I most said a lot of the things. I think I thought they did a lot of more emphasis that like Hiccup was the chief's dad. You're the chief's dad. You lucky guy. I can't believe you got here because you're the not dad, son. You're the chief's son.
I got it. I got it.
You're only here because you got connections. You're only here. Oh, someone's done something special for you, or I don't have the connections you have. Like they said that a lot, and I was like, I don't care. They don't say that much in the original, but I noticed that that was different. I don't. Is that bad? Is that individual part? I don't
I
think so.
did think, well, because I think they're both really good.
I
Um,
I agree.
do are people gonna still? They're like, oh, let's watch How to Train Your Dragon. Who is putting on the new one versus the OG?
Um, I don't know.
Because this led me to the question of, did this movie need to be made? If it is 99% a shot for shot remake, like what was the purpose? Yes, the studio made a bunch of money. Would they have just also made a bunch of money if they re-released the OG in theaters?
I okay. So when you do re-releases like that, people don't people. I own the movie. I'm not gonna go see it. But if you say, "Oh, I'm re-releasing this, but it's in black and white and all the audio is backwards," then people are gonna go see it. Like you,
Okay.
it's a like a thing. Let's go see the movie. That's why I think it made more. Regardless of if they were the exact same movie,
Yeah,
they're gonna make more if they.
I do agree with that. Do you think they'll live action the sequels?
Um, I don't want them to. I don't think they need to. I do think that they'll
I
do it worse,
I think they will.
but they good. That's
And you know what?
well.
I'll go see them.
You're when you said, "Oh, who is gonna pick this one for the other one?" I was
Yeah.
thinking of like the Star Wars prequels where you're like, "Who's gonna turn this on?" It's whatever. It's the kids who are watching them, but I'm like,
Yeah.
if you get your kids on the OG, they're gonna watch the OG.
Hmm.
It's the same thing. It's the same movie.
True that.
The new movie is okay. It's I
So out of 10?
6,
Okay. What's the OG?
probably 7.5,
I give
8 maybe 8. I'll give it an 8.
Okay, that's a big jump for I think they're both eights.
Okay.
So I think the casting was good. I think yeah, it is the same movie. So what am I can't there's nothing bad to say about the OG.
Huh?
Ex the only thing that is bad to say about the live action is Toothless's hair, and we already covered that.
This is hiccups.
Hiccup's hair.
Yeah,
Hiccup's hair and but his eyes are more green. So those two things balance out. So they're the same.
it's fine.
They're the same. Um yeah.
Yeah. Go see the new one. See the old
I do
one.
think the like big scary dragons, or really just the other side dragons besides Toothless, do look more they're not scary, but like scarier in the remake than in the
I
OG.
will say though, I didn't notice this when I was watching it, but I am noticing now. I feel like the dragons. This is gonna sound stupid. I feel like the dragons have a bigger role in the OG. Like the dragons, like like I don't know. Maybe more personality is what I'm thinking of. In the other one, in the OG, you're like, well, obviously these characters get matched up with this dragon, or this goes whatever, or it's like they have moments with just the dragons. And this one, I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing a lack of chemistry here. Maybe I'm just like maybe it's I don't know.
Lack of
It
chemistry.
was it was just meh that I'm like I don't have bad things to say. It could have been better, but like I don't you
Okay.
know.
Yeah,
Those are my thoughts.
sure.
Now I'm just rambling.
No, I mean, sure. Absolutely.
Perfect.
Um, yeah, I mean, yeah,
I I did anticipate disliking this movie, but it
yeah.
was okay.
Becca said, I believe when it came out, she said, I will not be watching that.
Yeah.
And here we are. It took us a while, um, but
I
we got there.
I will say though, if I had paid for this movie, I would have been upset because we own the original, and I would have been like, kidding me? I just
Yeah.
paid $16 to go see the movie I already own.
I love going to the movie theaters. I love it. But I do not like to go for a movie that I already own in my home because I don't want to just spend that money for nothing. I will go see movies twice, like if they've come out or whatever. But like if I already own the movie, there's I you probably won't see me in the theater going to it. Like right now, as of the time of recording this, they're doing the Lord of the Rings marathon in the theaters and like all these re-releases and movies and stuff coming out. And I'm like, so fun. Love it. Love going to the movie theater. But part of the magic of the movie theater is for me experiencing a new movie. And so it's like I could do this at home in the comfort. It's the same. You know what?
I
This is the same thing when I go to the movies by myself. I'll do things by myself all the time. But I don't go to restaurants by myself because why would you go to a restaurant and sit down and have a meal by yourself? If you love to do that, fine. But I would much rather get that food, take it home, and be in the comfort of my own house. Maybe put on a movie or do whatever I want to do while I'm eating this food, like instead of going to a restaurant and sitting by myself. I also just don't love restaurants in general.
what?
Like, I just don't like.
Did you make this?
No, 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 no. That's fine. I don't like having somebody like waiting on me.
Oh yeah.
You know, that part.
I don't like, and I don't like when the waiters they've given you your food and then they come back and they're like, "Do you like it?
Yeah, I'm like,
Are you enjoying your meal?" And I'm like, "Please go away.
yes. I
Come
listen,
back in 20 minutes when I have a problem."
yeah, you know I listen to the Off Menu podcast.
Yeah.
James E. Caster and Ed Gamble, love those guys. But their premise of the podcast is they talk to somebody and they basically ask them what their dream menu is. And it's like a magical restaurant. You can have it anywhere, it can be set up however you'd like. And so sometimes they ask them like, "Oh, what is your restaurant looking like? Where are you at?" And in my head, I always go, "We are not in a restaurant. We are at my house. There's no waiter. Like it's James can be the genie waiter, but like I don't want
He's the waiter.
he's a genie waiter. So like he can use magic is the premise to like conjure up non-existent
I
meals or
I would
whatever.
rather I think I would rather have a genie I didn't know than James A.
Well, you don't
Caster.
know James A. Caster.
Well, like no, like I didn't like. I feel like he would. I don't know, just be.
I'd love to have James A. Caster be my genie waiter. He can enjoy the meal with me, but like he just has to use his genie powers to like magically appear the food or whatever. Like I don't want a waiter bringing. Here's what I use his genie powers for. I want my water glass to automatically refill itself. I don't want a waiter to come back and have to refill my water. You know what I'm saying?
That's one thing in Japan. They have tiny cups, so you refill their water all the time. Every 3 seconds, and you have to flag them down because they will come back and.
Yeah.
That's I hate it.
Yeah. So anyway,
Leave the picture.
great podcast. Y'all should listen to it.
It's good.
Yeah.
What was I saying?
When?
Maybe I was just thinking about saying something and I forgot.
Hmm.
Oh, what? I'll go to theaters to see movies that I own as events. Like you gotta go with a group. You gotta like dress up or whatever. Like it's an event. It's not I'm gonna go see because I've seen Leica movies like Coraline
Yeah, I was
and
gonna say, did you
Paranorman.
go to
I go to those. They're fun because you dress up and you make stuff and it's an event and it's fun to go to. But they also do like extra stuff
Mm.
at the end. I do like that.
And I'm not a popcorn bucket person, so I don't go
Expensive.
to collect the new popcorn
But I
buckets.
would have purchased the Dune 2 sandworm bucket if I had the chance. That's
Why?
legendary. Have you seen this? Have you seen the popcorn
Yeah,
bucket?
I know what it looks like.
Legendary.
That's crazy.
It's like $40.
It was $40.
It's a cheap one.
That's
It's
just
like
like
50.
so expensive to me.
What did we? somebody I knew, maybe he's a cousin or something. Somebody bought a popcorn bucket that was like looked like a popcorn bucket that was supposed to be like themed. I was like, you just spent you just spent $50 for something that's supposed to look like something else that looks like the thing that it looks like.
I love the idea, I love the marketing. I think it's a great way to create revenue for theaters because I love theaters and I don't want them to go away. I just personally don't. I don't buy any snacks when I'm at the movie theater, so I don't do the popcorn
Those,
bucket.
like the Disney popcorn buckets. I think those are scam for sure. But like,
Which one and what?
they're like popcorn satchels.
Oh, I don't know.
What do you
I
want?
haven't seen those.
You have seen those? They sold them every single place in Tokyo. Like
Oh,
the
I thought you
popcorn.
meant Disney themed
No,
popcorn
no,
buckets at the
at
movie theater.
at
Okay.
Disneyland,
Yes.
they have popcorn
Yes.
buckets.
I know.
They're like
Yes.
purses
Okay,
kind of
yes.
thing.
Those are also just a collectibles item,
Yeah,
so
it's like
yeah.
it's fun
I
times.
totally okay, I'm with it now.
Yeah,
I do think they're super cool. Like all the ones that they came out with for the re-release of Revenge of the Sith. I was
those
like,
ones were
those are
cool.
cool.
Those were sweet.
And I reposted a picture today about
I seen it.
Hayden Christensen. He recreated the Darth Vader shadow poster. Loved it.
It wasn't even him in the original.
I know. I know.
Now it is.
Oh, guys, have I told you how much I love Hayden Christensen?
Meh.
Anyways. How to Train Your Dragon. What a movie. What a show.
It's good.
Loved it.
It's good.
Would recommend.
Yeah.
I would recommend both. Becca would recommend just the cartoon.
Yeah. I feel like if you're gonna watch it, watch the one that's slightly better.
Okay.
You could watch both, but
Yeah. All right. Well, TTFN.
that's
Ta
all
ta
for
for
now.
now. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.